Well, shalom everyone. This is a dream that I just had this morning. I was somewhere in the Middle East. Some people were saying Salam Alechem, so it's like a Muslim country in the Middle East, and I was working there. And I was working in a house, and the last part of the dream was that I was working on this house, and I looked outside and I saw a mustard cloud. I wasn't sure what it was. I was kind of looking at it, gazing at it. That mustard cloud became a dotted black type of affair. It was like obviously a chemical attack was actually happening. It was descending from the clouds. Okay, so it started like a gold or mustard colour. Could have been left there by, we talk about chemtrails. Those of us that study chemtrails, we know that they're mixed into the jet fuel, and usually it's when planes are landing or something like that, or whatever it is. At certain points, these chemtrails are let off. Okay, they're mixed in with the jet fuel. But who knows how this thing got there? It was I didn't know. I was basically just looking at it. It was almost a clear blue sky, and all of a sudden it just started to become black dots in the sky, and it was definitely a chemical attack. It was in the Middle East, so wherever it is, but the strange thing was that before that, I was meeting a lot of the people. A lot of the people were very, very friendly. They knew that I wasn't a Muslim, and yet they still received me. They still worked with me. They were still friendly. Like, they weren't judging me for not being a Muslim. So that's basically the dream I had this morning. It was I've never really been to the Middle East, so I don't know what it's like. But I guess for those of us that have been there, I know that there was a person who used to comment on this channel who went to the nation, I think it was Turkey, but I think she was experiencing some severe spiritual attacks, and just after prayer, definitely thought that maybe she had brought something back from the nation of Turkey that was causing these very, very open demonic attacks around the house she was living in. But that's the other thing, of course. I just what's the closest I've been to the Middle East? I think I've been to East Africa. I've been a couple of times, like for stopovers, traveling to different countries. When I went to Australia, stopped over at Dubai. I mean, that's just very, very interesting places. There's no doubt about it. I mean, just saw like lines and lines of casinos and places where the rich people could spend their money, or workers actually. Obviously, workers were out there, and that they could spend the money out there. I know have one of my neighbours work out in the Middle East, things out in Dubai as well, and they're doing very, very well. I'm not saying that that's where it was. It was like, it could have been. I know there's some kind of controversy about Syria just now, and we know what the scriptures say about that. But it's very, very important that the way that things have been getting done in the Middle East with regards to the war. Many of it have been illegal. Many of it have been just it's not been done in a proper way, and the American people and the British people will have to pray for the Arab people, and just pray for them. I think that's all we can really do at this point. Thank you for listening.